This is the whole stream right here. Because I have to start every stream with me doing something stupid and then claiming that that's the whole stream. How dare there not immediately be more people here?
Also, this fucking tagline is bullshit. Embark on a journey that takes you all over the world.
From mostly Ukraine.
From the most desolate roads in Australia to the busy, bustling streets of New York City. Bullshit. It's just the most desolate roads in Australia. There's no busy, bustling streets in New York City.
Yeah, that's fairly accurate.
We've gotten a city once. And for some reason, he fucking dug into the trash can.
Yeah. I like how I checked the list of people. I checked the list of people viewing the chat or viewing the stream. There's 3 people, and the ones commenting are not in the list. So I actually have no idea how many people are here. I'm gonna say 3. No.
But
So yeah, this is gonna be. Oh, here we go. Brazil. Probably not Brazil.
No, I think that is Portuguese.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, let's zoom in on this person's knees, which are blurred out. Can't be seeing those. Disconnected wires. Here's... Yeah. So anyway, for anyone who hasn't ever seen this game,
the objective of the game is to find parking.
I mean, you could find parking, but it's not the objective of the game. But no, basically it dumps you somewhere in the world in Google Street View, and you have to try to figure out where it is. You have the ability to, like, roam around, and that's about it. It implies that you know anything at all about geography, which I don't. I have made some fairly good guesses, and I've also, like, gotten good results through Google searches, but then there's also been times where...
It's a pig.
Okay. What's wrong with its face?
That's its ear.
Okay. But yeah, there's also been times where I was trying to research where a place could be, and then I just ended up on completely the wrong side of the world. Is that Portuguese? I don't know.
I mean, that isn't enough to go on its own, but
Well, yeah.
the reason I say it's Portuguese from the other sign on the building is because it ends in NHO, which is something's like, that's a tendency in the Portuguese language. Fordle.
Was that like a water container?
I assume, yeah, it's a water thing.
Well, it's definitely tropical, I'll give it that much. I could just guess some random place in Brazil. It probably won't be. It's definitely fairly run down.
Words ending in AO are also common in Portuguese.
Watch as it actually is Philippines, even though everything's in Portuguese.
Well, Brazil isn't the only place that speaks Brazilian Portuguese.
Like, that's the thing is, here, I'm not showing the chat in stream because I don't have a good place to put it, but the best ways to guess where you are language and, like, what side of the road people are driving on, plus, like, obvious indicators. So, like, if I wasn't looking at the signs, then yeah, I could see this being Philippines or Africa, but if it's in Portuguese, then it's probably South America. So...
I mean, this is definitely not Africa.
Yeah. But yeah, I have no idea where anything in South America is, so I'm just gonna randomly guess somewhere. It's kind of a shithole. So... Paraguay, no, I don't know. I don't know, like, what countries speak what either, so Brazil's usually a pretty safe guess. Obviously, it's right in the middle of the Amazon.
Actually, it could be. I've been told recently that that large section that just is the Amazon apparently has quite a lot of farmland in it.
Well, here, we'll just say that it's like... Well, actually, is this like a capital? I don't know.
I think that's the capital of the whole country.
Yeah. So, fuck it. It's just up here. That was oddly close.
Brazil.
Alright. I'm sorry if there's a bunch of other people streaming. You don't have to watch this. Well,
You
we've
shouldn't
got...
watch this. It's
We've
obscene.
got... Yeah. So this is a good starting point. We've got... Oh, there's a sign.
Can't fucking see it. It looks like no dinosaurs.
Alright, so here's where we travel down a road in desperate hope to find a sign.
There was a car going the other way, so
Oh,
we can
was
tell
there?
if it's right or left-hand drive.
If we can catch up with
If
it,
we can catch up to it.
which we probably won't. Oh, did I pass it? No.
No. It's up there. We're getting closer.
Oh, wait, there was a sign.
Oh,
Plus
good.
ahead, alright. Gotta watch out for mathematical symbols.
Here's an actual... Oh, no two cars.
Is it the no two cars?
Yeah, it's no two cars.
No Atalantar.
They assume that means no passing. But we have a Spanish-speaking country. So it's Central America somewhere. We could look up these places.
I could, yeah.
What does that say? Cereales?
Well, now it's blurred. Can't be seeing that sign. What the fuck is this? Why is it blurring this out? Alright, let me,
Cereal silos of the East is what I'm thinking that says.
I wasn't sure if it was a place or if it's just... If that's what that is, then yeah, never mind. Oops, I forgot about the embarrassing tab. Shit. A grop dot... Whatever the fuck that is.
Chajama.
Good picture. Tortuga! Yeah! Cereal. So, Bolivia? I'm just gonna randomly guess that this is where it is, even though it probably isn't. It's... I don't feel like trying any harder on this one, so, It is... right of the center of Bolivia. In a place... God damn it, I keep opening that tab. There. There it is. This is exactly where it is. Jesus. It actually was. Good lord. Alright. Australia.
Ukraine.
It could be. Oh, there's more pluses. Except, give me a second here. Okay, we're back. So, let's see. Get out of here. Nobody cares. I like how part of the reason that I'm doing this instead of anything worthwhile is because Bubsy is a complete spaz, but then he freaking fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
wondering if he's okay. That's kind of weird.
mean, why would he not be okay?
I don't know,
He
maybe
probably
I
just
smacked him around
got
too
tired.
much.
San Antonio.
I mean, this is clearly not the U.S., but it could be very near the border.
They sleep most of the day, my ass.
Not this one.
Okay, so San Antonio is 8 that way.
If it's 8 that way, it must be super fucking close to the border.
I mean, is San Antonio, like, right by the border of Mexico?
Yeah, I mean, it's near it. I don't think it's that close.
Yeah,
no,
not
it's
really.
not. So it's not that San Antonio.
I'm assuming, like, how do I remove results? So I just type in, like, minus Texas?
Yeah.
Or... Thank you. This is exactly what I wanted.
Try San Antonio, Mexico.
Tlayacapan. They've got pots. Okay, what the fuck is... And I can't highlight it. Alright.
Wait, was there a San Antonio in there? Zoom in. I thought I saw San Diego, Santa Ana, San Miguel, San Lorenzo.
I mean, I'm just gonna randomly guess this anyway, because I don't give a shit, so... This sure is just in the middle of bumbafuck Mexico.
It's just to the south of Mexico City.
Alright. God damn it.
Should move that tab over to the other side.
Nah. Where was it? There. Okay. And it was just in Argentina. As you know, the Mexico is worth at least 48 points. Hey, look, more nothing. That's what this game usually is.
It's just nothing.
It's usually Vermont. Actually, it's never been Vermont.
Despite the fact that we always guess Vermont. It was, however, South Dakota twice.
Yeah. And one of them was clearly Florida, and yet was somehow South Dakota.
One of
Like-
them was Florida, and one of them was Canada, but yet both were South Dakota. Here's a very aboriginal stop sign.
What the hell?
Pare el Alto.
Fiend.
Finn.
But yeah, we were playing this once, and it was like... What was it? There was like Spanish moss. And so you're like, well, it's got to be Florida. So I pick a place in Florida, and it was a different place in Florida, but it was at least the right state. Then we get more Spanish moss. I click where it was last time. Nope, South Dakota. Here's a story from South Dakota. Daddy, 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 hurry. Alright, this is a exciting place. Son, what's all this screaming for? You're going to wake. Oh, I thought that was a sign. Oh, no, here's the sign.
Hey, baby boy.
Okay, it's not America.
Nope.
Harold's Oak House. Amish made furniture for a lifetime. read what that is. I mean, we've got civilization, so I have more to go off than usual, but I don't know.
Oh, there's a sign. Well, that sign got a little "et," but that's not the sign I meant anyway.
Prince Edward Island in Canada? Why?
I don't see any evidence of that yet. I don't think the red
Based off-
sand is enough.
Yeah, we've got tropical trees.
Yeah, I'm thinking not.
So,
Prince Edward
it's
Island.
not the US, but it's definitely equatorial. So it could be Australia? I mean... Okay, no, it's not in English.
More
so
of Felix.
could be Mexico, I guess. Up here's graffiti.
That looks pretty cool, actually.
I guess we're going down this side street. No, we're not. What bird is Mexico? Warning, ribbon. Here's a green wall.
It's a good green wall.
What the hell is the point of it? Is that XISCO?
Yeah, sure seems that way. I don't think there's enough information to say that this is Brazil yet.
It's usually Brazil or Ukraine.
This is just somewhere south
wait.
of the border currently.
Yeah. Hold on. What is this sign?
Castello, La Barona, Uceras, Albocácer.
I don't know if these are locations or if these are just names of things.
I don't know.
I don't know how to do the accent, and I'm not gonna bother. No.
No.
Castello cheese. Obviously, this is it. All right.
We found it.
Let's go.
Look up their headquarters. That's the place.
Albocácer. Yeah. Pretty much. All right. Fronton Municipal. All right, that gives me something to work with. Possibly. I can type. I can totally type. Oh, fuck. I closed the game.
Well, that's
Oh,
bad.
is that the green wall? Well, it's a
No.
green wall. Monterrey, Mexico. We're just gonna randomly guess that this is it. So let me reopen the game.
Monterrey, Mexico. Very close to the border, near Nuevo Leon.
Did Bush hide the facts? Yes. Okay. So let's go back. Where is this? Near the border. Ish. Ontario. I'm not the best at determining landmarks here. Okay, no, it's up and right from Santilla. Yeah, we're just gonna say it's here. Nope! Not at all. Oh boy, okay.
The one other place in the world that speaks Spanish. We've never had one in Spain before.
No, I don't think we have. I didn't realize they had those kind of trees. Alright. Alright, well, we got a wall with plant life. A reasonably shitty house.
New York. From what I remember, you called Prince Edward Island, which I think is even farther from Spain. Actually, no, it might have been closer.
Sadness Mountain.
Hey, asshole, stop getting your nose into everything that exists. What did I just say?
There's a truck. Horse poo, $1. Oh my god.
Well,
okay.
we're probably in an English-speaking country.
I'm thinking Rednecksville. Let's. God damn it. But did this bush hide the facts? It is oddly shaped. So Alabama.
Here's a story from Alabama. That's raw.
It's a very windy ass road. There's just a tiny little doghouse, or no, we gotta make a little shelter for our wood. Oh my god.
Asshole.
Did anything spill? No.
Nothing spilled. He knocked your phone off, though.
Ah, yes, Albany. Stop turning me around like that. There is a decidedly less shitty looking house. And a shed. But is it the hollow shed? Macara Road. And then something that got at, and then a bunch of numbers.
No
No
exit.
exit.
Well, time to look up.
I'm just gonna look up Macara Road. Clearly there's only one. North Carolina. It could be.
Plausible.
I told you to stay out of my shed. What is that actually from?
That's from a animation, Judderbars, an animation of My Little Pony.
The fuck is Judderbars? Okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought those were just speed bumps.
Huh. Interesting.
Macara Beach. Alright, that's probably a little bit more specific. Macara. He's a lamp.
New Zealand.
It could be. If this is the only one. Not the type of place I'd expect to be selling horse poo, but I guess there's rednecks in other countries. Well, let's try. This is the first time we've ever gotten New Zealand,
It is
I think.
the first time we've gotten New
Because
Zealand.
nobody ever remembers that New Zealand exists, not even GeoGuessr, so... Yeah, they speak English. I will piss off everybody who lives there by saying that it's basically Australia.
I mean, it's part of the Australian continent, as much as people like to say, New Zealand isn't Australia. It's part of the same fucking continent, so fuck you.
Alright, let's plop it down here. Hey.
Hey, here we go.
Alright, so that was the game. We got Brazil, Bolivia, Argentina, which I guessed very wrong, Spain, which I guessed very wrong, and then within like 2 feet of this beach in New Zealand. So, bit of a mixed game. Now, challenge mode. No Google, no changing camera. As soon as it as soon as it pops up, I'm not even allowed to rotate. I have to just see, I have to make a guess and stick with it. Vermont.
Probably not Vermont.
Well, let's see. What do we have to work with? I have to make use of what I've got. We have a road, some deciduous trees,
yeah,
some
like
amount of foliage.
Temperate, rainy region. So, Vermont.
Alright, going with Vermont. It's gonna be Vermont one of these days. Green Mountain and Finger Lakes, right there. Alright.
Yeah!
Japan?
Japan!
Alright. 4 points. Alright. Next we've got...
Well...
fucking guy standing in the middle of the road.
Yeah, like an asshole.
Let's see.
So this is gonna be in Brazil.
Possibly. This could be like fucking anywhere. He's just standing there menacingly. Anyone got any suggestions for this one? I'm gonna say like Poland. Let's go with Poland.
I don't normally like to say this much.
But where in Poland, though? How about Wroclaw? Well, it was the right continent, at least. Well, sort of. That's Asian, Russia, but whatever. Okay. Ooh, I've got so much to work with this one. Alright. We've got a tree with the bark mostly falling off.
Yeah.
A telephone pole.
It's pretty bright
and a bunch
out.
of grass. So, Indiana. Nope.
Of course it was in Mexico.
Here is a not great looking house.
Okay, this is also Mexico.
This one could be Mexico. Let's just say it's Mexico. But where in Mexico, though?
Mexico City.
Sure.
Yeah!
The fuck is it? Romania? Oh, Bulgaria. Would not have guessed Bulgaria. Gotta be honest. And yet another...
Oh, good.
Alright,
Well, I'm gonna go with the American Northeast.
So Vermont.
Vermont.
One of these days it's gonna be fucking Vermont. It's never gonna be Vermont, is it?
Vermont doesn't exist.
Fucking Russia again.
Oh my god, Russia, get the fuck off our game.
Okay, I think this rule set was a little bit shitty. So let's try playing this normally. I'm allowed to look around and move, but I'm not allowed to Google things. Oh god. The fuck happened here? Was there like a crime scene?
Someone fucking died. Someone was hit by the Google car as it was taking pictures.
There was this great one the other day when I was playing this. It just starts out and there's like this farm with a bunch of sheep. And I'm like, oh hey. I turn the camera, fucking immediately, giant blue truck. It's like the way my camera
it was
like the way my camera's oriented, it's like this. As soon as I turn, truck. Like,
it was very in your face.
Sesame Street. But I don't know where Sesame Street
That's
is.
a
They
half.
never told us how to get there.
Somente pesadas.
Man, these are not in good condition.
Horizadas.
What is this? Maybe it's just something on the camera.
I think it's like the car is kicking up dust into the air, and the autofilter thinks it's a sign or something.
Maybe. Gotta watermark that shit though. No. Is that Italian?
I don't know what that is.
Whenever I see anything that isn't English, I immediately assume Spanish. So like, I don't know anything of Spanish to ever really say for sure. Well, here we've got a lot of whatever this is.
Looks like Spanish.
Yeah. Sesame Street. That way. Oh, are those like road bumps? We gotta have a lot of signs pointing those. Where the hell? Like, there's no bump there. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that, well, actually, no, let's travel in this one a little bit further. My guess is Spain, because it was Spain once, and it would be unlikely for it to be Spain again, so therefore it's going to be Spain again.
I'm gonna go with Mexico.
It is really fucking dusty. Mexico does
Mexico's
sound about right.
dirty.
Well, I mean, it's at least kind of dry.
Okay, Alexa, what do you have to say about that? Nothing? No? Okay.
I don't know that.
Okay. When you were talking, I noticed she was like listening to you, and I was wondering what she was going to say, but she didn't.
Zimbabwe.
She didn't have anything to say about it.
Man, this place is freaking dusty. Magic conch. Will I ever get married? I think I chose the wrong way to go.
You've come to the wrong place.
Am I still being... Yeah, I'm still being followed by a fucking blood stain. God damn. Okay, I'm getting a little fed up with this, nothing.
It's Mexico. It's a bunch of nothing.
Like, why are the plants freaking red? Is it from all the dust being kicked up on the street? Like, these don't just look like they're dying. They look like they're painted red.
I don't think there's any places in Africa that speak Portuguese.
Oi! Get off the fucking TV. Like the $1 horse poo. Okay, so... Random place in Mexico, let's go.
You shouldn't actually go with that. It's wrong.
Of course it's Brazil. This game turned from everything is Ukraine into everything is Brazil. Oh, well,
Canada.
Snow country. The thing with this is, like, it immediately makes you think that it's going to be somewhere in the north, but they could have just...
Not Canada. What I meant was South Dakota.
Oh, yeah. Vermont. What if it actually is? But yeah, it's like when you see snow, you immediately want to assume somewhere in the north, but it could just be winter. So it's like...
Well, couldn't be winter in Texas.
True. Well, let's see what we have to work with. It's definitely very, coniferous. And there's a cat in my way.
Who is now playing with the fucking mouse. Okay. Yeah, you had best step correct. Can't people Like,
They can see this. I don't care. What should I change this to? Let's see.
BR is line break. It's also Brazil.
Yeah, this is a forest. Oh, house.
We got people.
It's got lots of snowcakes. I do like snowcakes. Greenland? I mean, could be.
Do people live in Greenland?
Yeah. I mean, it's not totally uninhabited. It's just not very inhabited. Can't read that sign. Check the position of the sun. Why? So this is north. That's a map. Sun is somewhere in this region, so
We now know the time of day.
yeah, you know what good that does. Might give us longitude. What if you're like frickin' ill cartographer all up in this hizzy?
Also, I think you need to know the time of day for that. And we can't tell if it's like the sun's coming or going.
I mean, it could be Russia, it could be Canada, it could be Greenland, or it could be literally anywhere that gets snow. Like, that's the thing, is there's really not anything to go on so far. Is that a sign, or no, that's a fucking dumpster. Alright, well, we know they've got green oblong dumpsters. I don't know if that shape has a name.
It being snowy does rule out stuff.
Yeah,
but
like,
not
I'm not gonna guess Texas.
The
We've
fuck?
got... Oh, well, it's frickin' New Year's Day, apparently, because it's getting the green flash. There's a reference people will get. But, there's Abraham Lincoln's Pizza Cabin. So, Dallas.
Oh yeah, this is definitely Dallas.
I like Abraham Lincoln's Pizza Cabin.
I'm gonna go with New York.
That was an Arthur reference, yeah. Everybody actually got that reference. That was good. Like, I'm tempted to not guess anywhere highly populated, but, I mean, long, foresty roads do exist in places with a lot of people. Fuck, is that readable? That looks like a whole lot of consonants in a row, so possibly not English. But I can't actually tell. I don't see any letters that look decidedly Russian, though.
I can't tell at all what that fucking says.
Could be Scandinavian, yeah.
Principal vagina, possibly Scandinavian.
Oh, wait, is that a sign with a yellow diamond? Does that mean we're in fricking, Poland? Where was the sign? Where was the sign?
Sign is gone. There was no
There it
sign.
is. Yup, yellow diamond. It's Poland.
Okay, we're in Poland.
There is actually a reason for me to say that, but no, I assume those exist somewhere else. But that does make me feel like possibly Europe. So, Finland or I mean, I don't know where the fuck this is, so I'm just gonna say somewhere in northern Scandinavia. Like, here. That was not that far off, all things considered. I mean, it kind of was. It's like, yeah, but still. Alright. Well, we've got some distortion. We've got abuse. What type of abuse?
A Gary?
Cannot read any writing on the abuse. What do we got? Hey, it's not English. All right.
It's Spanish. It's probably in Mexico. Given the mountains in the background, I would think Mexico and not Spain. Well, I guess Spain is near
Apparently,
mountains,
KIF won a OOT randomized run. Good job. I did enjoy that game. I will do 6 more seeds of it. Vermont. But yeah, there was just this one night we were playing this. I kept saying Bavaria, and he kept saying Vermont. It was never either of those. Alright, if I was allowing Google, this could definitely narrow it down a bit. But I am not allowing the Googles, so... Are we just gonna say random Mexican location? Or...
Random Mexican location. European Spanish and, like, Mexican Spanish are nearly indistinguishable. They look the same if you don't know what the... Like, the particular words used are all the same. They just mean different things. And the grammar's the same.
I was not too terribly far off. Alright. Well, it looks like the U.S. We've got pumpkins. Oh, that's the only place that has pumpkins. Yeah, definitely U.S. Alright. What is this flag over here? The fuck is that? I can't tell if that's like a sports team or...
That's a sports team.
Is that... It looks like a horse. That would be like Denver Broncos.
No, I think it's not a horse.
You see why I think it's a horse? It has like this is the mouth, this is the neck.
Oh, yeah, it might be the Knights, which is not football.
They're saying Denver Broncos.
Broncos.
That was my guess. So, I like the only reason I know that the Broncos exist is because of South Park. I know like no freaking sports teams. Kangaroo coffee. So we're gonna ignore the American flag and immediately go with Australia. No, so I think we can probably narrow this down to either Colorado or somewhere near Colorado.
Well, there's a lot of places where a Denver Broncos fan might exist.
Yeah. But you probably wouldn't display it publicly if it wasn't like the local team.
Make love to the entire 1989 Denver Broncos.
There's definitely an electrical box. Alright. The fuck?
It's a camper.
I know, it was just weird looking. Oh, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at Marzipan. She looked funny. Wait, there was a bug. Have to point that out for some reason.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Bulgaria.
Obviously. Oh, wait, was that a campaign sign? I gotta read it.
You have a habit of seeing a sign and then, like, passing by it, like, by, like, a mile.
Johnson Weld 2016. Well, I'll take my obscure, like, local mayor campaign signs knowledge into consideration, and yeah, we're just gonna go with freaking Colorado. I don't give a shit. Alright. So probably not
Smack
Denver
dab
itself,
in the middle of downtown
but,
Denver.
Where actually is South Park? Because I know that is a real town. We're gonna guess that it's there, just to be stupid. No, we're gonna go to Sterling. Why not? Alright.
Not bad.
If I had guessed Denver, I actually would have been closer, but oh well. Okay, starting off with this. We got bicycles, so...
I'm getting a distinctly Japan feeling from this.
I was too, but I wasn't sure if that was just me.
No, I'm getting Japan vibe from this shit.
I hope we get something weird like the other night when it just stuck us in the middle of some Chinese city.
Yeah, that was fun.
And the random-ass Indian, like, hardware store. They did not have Allen wrenches, dribble feeders, toilet seats, electric
I liked that random hardware store. That was funny.
Yo, can I... Thank you. Well, oh, no, where'd the fucking... No. I wanted to see what that truck was. It has, like, an emoticon on it. Okay, yeah, that is definitely
Okay, so
Japanese.
that's Chinese, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that looks like Chinese. I was looking at this first character. My rule of thumb is, if it's complicated as shit, it's either Chinese or kanji. But, like, I wouldn't recognize most other characters. There was, like, a time distortion going on. Problem with China is it's a big place, and I don't know where anything is, much like Brazil. So, I could put it in the middle of the country and hope that it gets somewhere near one of the, like, the location, but, yeah, definitely Chinese.
The Philippines isn't developed like this. This wouldn't... I don't at least, like...
I mean...
It's possible this could be in the Philippines, but...
Would they
like,
have Chinese characters there?
They might... in very specific places. Also, there's mountains. I don't know if there's mountains in the Philippines. Given that it's a series of islands, probably not.
This is the fire blast symbol. Isn't that Japanese?
This doesn't look like Japanese to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I know that Japanese borrows from Chinese, so... Eh. There's a Hello Kitty towel.
Huh.
It's definitely not Korean. Korean looks different.
Yeah, Korean is much more like... They make more use of, like, circles in their letters.
That is definitely Japanese.
That is Japanese, but there's Chinese beneath it. What the fuck is this?
Well, remember, like, it could be kanji.
Oh,
Like-
I guess. Oh, yeah, it probably is. Why is there kanji on everything?
I don't know. Because, you know, you can read that from a distance. I mean, I guess they probably can. But, I don't know. Alright.
Well, they drive on the left side of the road. Does China do that?
I mean, I'm still going with Japan.
Well, that's a way to rule it out, I'm saying.
The only left side driving countries, I think, are, like, the UK...
Japan is one of them.
Oh, is it Japan?
Japan is one of them, but I think China isn't, which is why I'm asking.
Okay. I know
So
that the
would
UK
confirm
and
this is
Australia,
Japan.
I think, are left driving. Northern Japan, so what, Sinnoh? It's definitely not, like, Tokyo, but I mean, I don't know anything else about Japan, so yeah, I can't make an educated guess.
Yeah, I'm not very good at distinguishing kanji from Chinese. They look the same to me.
I mean, doesn't...
Racist.
I thought they were the same. Like,
They might be.
I thought that they, like,
I don't know.
basically...
I don't know the language.
Jiao.
Jiao.
Demits. I'm kind of having fun just looking around here, but,
I would like to visit Japan sometime. Wish I could bring a fucking gun with me. I've heard that they're racist as hell.
why would you want to bring a gun with you for that reason?
Because the Japanese mafia likes to pick on foreigners.
I see. Is that a common threat when you go there?
Yes, from what I've heard. I mean, not inside Tokyo, but outside Tokyo, yes.
Alright, well, I've had fun looking around, but let's go ahead and just plop it somewhere in Sinnoh. I don't know what the actual name of this island is, so... We're gonna go ahead and put it in... What's the one with the fighting gym? It's,
When did I say I was gonna fight off the entire Japanese mafia?
Veilstone. Yeah, it's like, I'm just gonna plop it over here. Well, fuck. It was,
Complete opposite end of Japan.
I didn't even realize this part existed. I thought that Japan ended with this part. Alright.
It is the Yakuza, that's right. But they're the
That's
fucking
right.
mafia. They're the Japanese mafia.
Alright.
Well,
I was, decidedly very off on a few of these, but could have been worse. That was not in Kanto.
no, that was definitely
Okay,
Sinnoh.
poor picture quality, red dirt, nothing but trees. So, Brazil or somewhere in Africa?
I don't know if the red sand is a Brazilian thing.
My initial thought was somewhere in Africa, but again, it's a big place, and it could very easily not be.
Floodway.
Well, we've got English. I guess it could be Australia. It's probably more likely than Africa, actually.
I like how the chat has been compulsively guessing Africa, but I don't think it's been Africa once. Which means it probably is now.
I mean, I did get South Africa one time, but I think that was
Well, I just meant
literally...
tonight.
yeah. I think that was literally the only time I ever got anything in Africa. Look around for Ayers Rock, yeah, clearly.
Wait. Did you know what they were referring to?
What?
It was Ayers Rock?
Yeah. It's like a big, giant rock plateau thing in Australia.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. There is a real one. Okay, never mind.
What were you thinking of?
In Golden Sun 2, there's a location called Ayers Rock, and it's a large rock in the middle of a big flat desert.
Oh, okay. No, I'll just look for the Dreamstone, because that'll totally A, exist, and B, show up in the Street View. Okay, well, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here, because it's nothing.
Oh, hello.
So,
Baby boy.
yeah, Ponyta can jump over Ayers Rock, apparently.
There has not been a region based on Africa.
Nope, we've had 4 in Japan, 2 in the US if you count Hawaii, and then 1 in France, and that was it. Well, actually, if you count the GameCube games, we've had 3 in the US. Give way. We are driving on the left, it would appear, so Australia. Alright, right in the middle. No. Oh boy. So here's the thing. The vast majority of Australia is nothing. So it's like, even if you guess, like even though this place is fairly barren, it's still probably not in the nothing section. It's probably just kind of like
Newcastle.
far off of a city. So
in the U.S., like, I assume give way means there what our yield signs mean here.
I mean, it's usually, like, every time I get Australia, it's always somewhere in this area.
It's always sunny in Australia.
I've never gotten anything in the Perth area, so I'm gonna guess this one just to be different. Let's just say that it is... Actually, this place looks kind of foresty. Fine, let's go over here again. So let's not pick Sydney, and Toowoomba. That's a good name, so we're going with that one. It's going to be the stretch of road between that and Brisbane, so it's going to be like here.
Finland. Oh, okay.
Not
Not bad at all for a random guess, just anywhere in Australia.
Mars.
Yeah.
Well, no, this one actually has plant life. Mars didn't. That we got one that was fucking Mars. And
Yeah.
let me show this one. Like,
Oh, do you have it?
it's in here.
Oh.
Yeah. this fucking picture. This just, I swear to God, this was Mars. Like,
Yeah.
it was nothing but this.
For miles.
For just freaking miles on end. There was no plant
signs,
life at
no
all.
Cars, just the road.
Nothing
and
but
this.
dirt.
Where did this wind up being?
Chile.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So,
I'm gonna guess Chile.
could be Kansas. This looks like prime tumbleweed territory. I still haven't found any tumbleweeds. I wouldn't expect there to be any in, like, the city, but I do still need to get one and keep it as a pet. I'm not as obsessed with tumbleweeds as I am with hoodoos, but I still like them. Could be Jupiter, yeah, obviously. As a side note, it always annoys me when, like, it doesn't matter if it's actually sci-fi or if it's just something that has nothing to do with, like, sci-fi and it's just mentioning it, but I always hate it when stuff is, like, talking about living on Jupiter or on, like, Uranus or something, because it's like, yeah, those are kind of gaseous planets. You don't really have a surface to land on there. And in some cases, they're probably joking and they know that, but, not always.
I mean, a lot of roads look like American roads. Roads tend to look like roads. Like, at least paved.
Rhode Island, let's go. So, Kansas. Yeah, it's actually looking more like Southwest than... Oh, no, it's Mexico. Possibly, I don't know if that's Spanish. But,
That is Spanish. Those are places. The same sign.
Well... Okay, what part of Mexico has nothing in it?
Chihuahua. Sonora.
I think I've picked this exact road many times before, and we're gonna pick it again. It's the most deserted road that I can find. Actually, these numbers would... Or no, those are mile numbers. Never mind. Or kilometers, probably. Fuck off.
It was fucking Chile. Or no.
Almost. It was almost Chile.
Almost Chile.
Nope, Argentina.
My
Hey,
guess
look.
was closer.
Plant life and road. And
Well,
nothing
let's
else.
start driving.
We've got a truck.
Oh.
Oh my god.
This is a ghetto truck.
What's that say?
Kakosa.
Jesus Christ, this truck.
What the fuck? This thing looks like it barely can run anymore. It's so fucking crushed.
Alright. Only sign of civilization for miles. Let's go. So I'm gonna guess central or southern Illinois because this looks exactly like that. But, I mean, it could be anywhere.
That's most of this game. Could be anywhere.
Yeah. But yeah, having lived in Illinois for most of my life, I can safely say there's 3 parts to that state. There's Chicago, there's Chicagoland, which is the suburbs surrounding it, and there's fields.
And there's a lot of video rental and retro game stores. A disproportionate amount.
I guess there's also Springfield, but I think that counts as fields. Oh my god. Can we get something?
There's also wherever Spoonie currently lives, which is Aurora.
That's Chicagoland. I think I've been to Aurora. Here's another shitty-ass truck with the, like, 90s Dixie Cup swirl on it. What the hell is that doing there? Aurora Borealis. Another one.
What the fuck?
Okay. Plates are always blurred. Although it might still show the state. I've never really looked at plates, actually.
I've always thought about it, but every time I see one, it's always blurred out.
Kidnapped by ninjas.
TV?
Yeah, we're not getting anything from that. I'm just gonna guess Southern Illinois. It's probably not, but... yeah. Oh yeah, there's also Peoria. But,
Pretoria.
Peony. Just here. God damn it. Why is everything always... okay, no, it actually has not been Brazil most of the time. Argentina has been showing up a lot tonight. Alright, we've got trash. We've got whatever this sign is. What is that? Like a frickin'... like a Gandhi type thing? Like... I mean, I know it's not actually Gandhi. I don't know what to call it. Like...
well, there's black people. It could be Africa.
That's racist.
That's very funny.
Oh, it says obituary? Yeah, sure enough.
Because black people exist nowhere but Africa. That's the only place.
Obviously. What you got in that bucket?
A bucket of ice?
It doesn't look like ice.
Where'd you get ice?
It could be Africa. Let's look a little bit more, though. And once again, Africa is a big fucking place. But, bucket of mashed potatoes.
Hi, baby boy.
So, something school, P.O. Box 15. Would they have P.O. boxes? Like, is that a distinctly American thing or no?
I don't know.
Boston, Mass. 02134. I mean, I didn't say Africa was a big country. I said it's a big place. I know it's not a country. Looks like Eastern Africa. Are you an expert on that? No, I don't know. You might be. I know nothing about geography, which is why I'm playing this game, because I'm so good at it. Palau and Belize. I don't know where either of those are.
I know where Belize is.
I thought Belize was South American.
It's Central American.
Got motor bicycles. This is a good truck.
Fuck? What is this truck hauling?
Just
this tarp.
that and a tire. One tire. Truck, 18 wheels. Gonna pee on the wall in California. Are they gonna play stickball? Or no? Is that a bowl? I thought that was like a hoop at first. But are we being incredibly racist right now?
Andy Street. There were some thatched roof houses.
And then suddenly, without warning, gotta do it. Gotta fucking do it.
Video's gonna get taken down for
Probably.
obscenity.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say no. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Go moo. Moo.
Okay, I've had enough of that. God damn it. I have no idea what that's actually from. Alright.
Africa.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably Africa.
Mean, but Africa. You want to, like, not nearly run over people and a different car? What is this? Why are there no lines on the road?
Moo. Moo. What is this tiny ass little roll of toilet paper you're bouncing on here? What is the point of that?
But here's the question. What part of Africa? Because Africa is an entire fucking continent. And
Yeah.
it's one of the biggest ones. If not outright the big, although I think
Asia is bigger, but yeah, it's like I know nothing of the continent, so it's like
I know very little about it. It's probably
I'm gonna
not
go
in
ahead
the
and
Sahara.
say probably not Egypt, but
Probably not in the Sahara. I would say in this, like, forested area in the middle there.
God, I don't know where they speak English. I mean, it could even be South Africa, but
There's a lot of English-speaking places.
I know
in
that South Africa actually does have like major civilization in it, which is not to say that this place doesn't. I just haven't seen any yet. Mozambique.
Zimbabwe, go.
I was. We could go with Zimbabwe. Let's fuck it. Why not?
Well,
It was in Ghana. All right. I had so much to go on, and I totally was educated. But yeah, okay.
Vermont. Henry Zhao's textbook.
Probably.
The fuck does that say? Hotash? What is that?
Jackal. P.
Kid?
Why are we saying Poland?
Because it's Poland, obviously.
Oh, yeah, there we go. It's, it could be Ukraine. We haven't gotten one of those yet.
This is looking pretty...
Here's a story from Ukraine.
That looks like a Greek letter, actually.
They're saying it's Cyrillic.
Oh.
See, I don't know what countries use those, but we could go with Ukraine.
Greek and
You
Cyrillic?
know,
Then I'm going
that.
to go with, like, I don't know, Czech Republic?
Had to blur that out, it was important.
$29, $20, $26, $40, $30, $23, $10.
Those are all good years. Get that freaking Caterpie and or Goldien out of here.
It was a Goldie. That's a fucking paragraph. Who's gonna read that one while they're driving?
Okay, so what are we guessing for this one? Because there was a rhino on that truck.
Oh, yeah.
Rob Rhino. So yeah, what are we guessing for this one? I'm still thinking Ukraine,
Beach.
but I don't know anything of this part of Europe, so... It could be Russia, but that's, again, problem. Russia's a big fucking place. Obviously, it's right here. Right here. No. I'm Louis Anderson. I'm not doing any Google searches. I've decided to avoid those just for the sake of not, like, trying to hunt down street signs and do all that garbage. Kazakhstan, let's go. No, I'm still gonna go with Ukraine. Even though it's probably not. Does Ukraine use that lettering?
Well, some of it.
Like, that's the thing. We got Ukraine so many fucking times when we played this before. Like, I swear 50% of them were there. So, it's got to show up again. Alright, we're going to Ukraine. It's gonna be right here. Right here. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, this was not a good run.
No.
I got one very, very close.
And the rest
Somehow.
were garbage.
Every other one was bad. Hey, look. Woods. And mountains, actually.
Switzerland.
I mean, it could be. Let's take a look at these signs. Lapphaugen. So, Switzerland?
Switzerland. I don't know what language Lapphaugen is. I assume it means rest. It could also mean exit.
Germany?
Could be Germany. Hi.
I was thinking German, but I wasn't sure. There's not enough guttural noises in it for it to be German.
I'm not playing with you. Don't be mean.
Yeah, this is a nice looking area. Oh, Fossbacken. Yeah, that doesn't sound German to me, but I don't really know. So, yeah, it's either Scandinavia or Swinland.
Swinland.
Swinland, yes. That's don't you know Sweden and Switzerland got married and had a baby, Nathaniel and Superfly, and not Swinland. No, Slovakia. Let's go.
Denmark.
No, but it's just London. Okay, no. Where the fuck even is Switzerland?
It's right in the middle.
Ah, there it is. Norway? I don't know. It could be, like, anywhere in this area.
Then guess in the middle of that area. Just in the middle of the Baltic Sea.
Do it. Singapore. Let's see. Let me go a little bit further, see if we can get any other hints. Not that I would recognize the language, but Denmark. I like Denmark. It's the chemical symbol BE. There's just an M. I know this one. It's the Backstreet Boys. Tourist info.
Turkey?
Why Turkey? I don't think this looks like Turkey.
I don't know. Probably not.
The rest of us were studying geography. This is not Mongolia. What did I say? Swissland?
You said Swinland.
Swinland, yeah. There's Fossbakken again. If Fossbakken is like the city, then we can narrow that down, but...
Oh wait, I got it. Vermont.
God damn it. I'm thinking Norway. I'm thinking Arby's.
I said the middle of the Baltic Sea, and I'm sticking with it.
Oh, we've got crossed out O's. I don't know what that implies.
Okay, yeah, it's Sweden, or not, yeah, Sweden, Finland, or, like,
Norway.
It's the Baltic Peninsula.
So, Scandinavia. That's a very orange house. Damn. Also, why is it bleeding? Like, what the hell?
That's probably rust.
Berlin. I mean, Berlin is Germany. They don't use those crossed out O's. Alright, well, I don't know what I'm going to find that'll help me out, so we're just going to guess one of these. I'm going to go Sweden, so... I don't know where anything is in Sweden. Probably not the, like, snowy area. Well, let's see, it's mountainous, so... Looks like the mountain range is, like, here. So I'm gonna say it's by the border. And we're gonna go with, like, here. God damn it. Okay. Well...
My guess of the middle of the Baltic Sea was technically closer.
Well, I'd say the middle was, like, here.
Yeah,
But,
which is closer than your guess.
no, because it was up here.
Oh, okay, I had them backwards, you're right.
Okay. Kansas.
Oh, shoot, I'm gonna get sued by Kansas!
Brook. That's not the... like, the GB circle, is it?
No.
Okay. This is a very blurry and distorted looking
Very
truck.
crushed truck.
I mean, everything has been Argentina, so if I don't have anything else to go off of, I guess I can guess there. It has been a,
Those damn Argentinians.
it's been a very persistent location tonight.
The fuck is Google Feud?
I know what Google
Fuck
Flight
is.
is.
A Sonic? Fuck you, Baltimore. Oh, Family Feud, but the most Googles. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, guess how Google will finish a search.
Stop biting my fucking foot. And he's still doing it. Oh my... Ow! God damn it.
Asshole.
No, most countries drive on the right. There's very few that are on the left. I know that England and Australia are two of them.
And Japan. And that's like almost all the places. There's a few places in Africa.
Let me actually look that up.
The number of places that drive on the left-hand side of the road is actually very small. Yeah.
Yep. So the only ones on the right, we've got whatever this is in South America, UK, India, and some surrounding areas, some of South Africa, Oceania, Japan. So yeah.
Meanwhile, the rest of the world is normal.
Let me close my soft core Hadoos tab. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Look at what they're farming.
Wheat.
Grass. Well, judging from these cloud patterns, no.
So much to go off of. American Midwest.
Possibly. I don't think we've seen any language indication yet.
Square sheep glued.
Oh, there was a John Deere. I didn't notice. We're on the road to nowhere. Is this ever gonna reach anything? I remember the one that was just the ocean. Where did that one ended up being?
That one. That one wound up being in, let's see. It was in the Philippines. We thought it was the Galapagos, and it was in the Philippines.
Oh, we've got a sign. Does that say Santa Rosa? It does.
This is not America.
Is that Mexico? Where's Santa?
I don't know.
I remember something saying Santa Rosa in like a super
it said-
heavy accent.
I
but,
thought it said Santa Ana.
well, no, like I remember hearing that line somewhere, but I don't
Oh.
know what it was in.
V.
Oh,
Mirasol.
no, I remember. It was a strong bad email. We're gonna look that one up. It has nothing to do with this, but it was kissless in Santa Rosa. It was from making out. There we go. Alright. Is that somewhere in Mexico? Because I'm not about to search, like, every city. Oh, it's in California. Which part of California? I'm guessing the southern part. Which is 40? Joshua Tree National Park. So, obviously, Tulsa. No.
Let's go to Tijuana.
Okay, fuck it. We're just going with northern Mexico. I'm just gonna put it here. God, Argentina! You son of a bitch! Oh, store interior?
Oh, we got a storefront. It's in.
It looks Japanese.
No, there were English words on those bags.
The layout just looks Japanese.
Oh yeah, the layout does look Japanese. You're right.
Is that like churros?
Nice. It just says nice.
So I got instant noodles, churros, some cake.
Latte choco.
It's not Japan. Oh, wait, no. Maybe.
Funhouse. Tic Tacs. There's fucking Tic Tacs.
The food looks Mexican, but, like, isn't that, like, Doraemon? Or what is that thing called? Okay, yeah, there's some... No, that looks... That is not Japanese. That's...
This is too grody to be Japan. What the fuck
What is that language? That's... Is that Arabic?
I can't see it. Yeah, that is Arabic, or not necessarily Arabic, but some kind of Middle Eastern deal.
What the fuck is this? Why are we just in a convenience store?
Which has a lot of American brands, surprisingly. So it's got to be...
And birthday candles.
It's got to be someplace that has a lot of travel with and does a lot of business with the U.S.
I'm thinking it's not Russian. Just throwing that out there. Uncle Chips. Savor 20% extra. Spicy treat. American style cream and onion. India's magic masala.
Oh. Maybe it is India.
No, because this one's advertising that it's specifically American, just like this one's advertising that it's Indian, so it's
True.
not either.
True.
And then we have a frickin' Mexican one and a French one.
Wow, okay. That's some variety you got in there.
Cat, get away from the damn thing. Monster Smileys. I'm just having fun looking at the stuff. Apple Fizz. Well, yeah, it's French salt and something. I was just saying, like, it's a French flavor. Like, much like the American flavor. Can we get out into the street, or does it stop as soon as I get to the front? Yeah, it stops. So, people can... Fucking get away from the damn microphone stand.
We're locked inside this random store.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just add your location to Google Street View. So that's why this kind of thing happens. So let's see. We've got various goods, and we have a language that just kind of looks Arabic, but I don't really know what it is. And then, like, here's some more of it. Also, what the
fuck? Is just a leftover Halloween decoration? What is that?
It's not Arabic. Yemen? I mean, I could guess Yemen. I don't know where that actually is. Is that Africa? Not even close. I don't know languages. I can't help it. Cashew biscuits. Rasgulla. What the hell is rasgulla? Are we still plugged in? Okay, this fucking cat is like running away from the demons in his brain, and so he's like ramming into cords and just...
Linguinist.
Argentina again. No, I don't think it's South America. It's somewhere distinctly Asian. But, where in Asia, I'm not sure. Are we thinking Indian? God damn, I'm so sorry if he's making awful noises. To me, it sounds fine, so it's hard to say. So... let's just say it's somewhere around here, then. Not too bad. Got the country right, at least. No, I'm not gonna put him in the sandbox. There's another motor bicycle. What's wrong with motor bicycle? Argentina.
So, also India.
Very possibly. Vermont. It will never be Vermont.
When will the day come where my guess of Vermont is correct?
It'll be a time that we don't guess it. Sorry, I couldn't guess it. Another motor bicycle. It's not goddamn Argentina.
It might be Argentina.
This is fucking not Argentina. The rest of us were studying geography. This is not Mongolia. I'm gonna keep using that line. Because Lord knows Pixar didn't. Is that a dog in the middle of the road? Thailand? See, I don't know anything about Thailand, so it could be. Like... Okay, so I'm gonna have a moment here. Where the hell actually is that?
Thailand?
Oh, there it is.
Right
Okay.
there.
I knew it was somewhere, like, Southeastern Asia, but
Vietnam.
I wasn't sure where exactly. Alright, so let's just guess somewhere in the country then. Not the city itself, but possibly somewhere near it, or do we want to guess, like, up here? I'm gonna guess up here somewhere. Oh, it was near Bangkok. Oh well. Got the country at least, so thank you for that. Well, Spanish. I assume. Okay, is my foot bleeding? Because it like, really fucking hurts. No, it is not bleeding. Definitely need to throw the cat in the trash. Vermont. Known for its Spanish signs. Hotel. Does it say Hotel Jalisco? Except probably Jalisco, but whatever. What the fuck? I can't tell if that's just... Yeah, I guess that is just tar. I thought that was, like, actually graffiti.
Yeah, I was thinking so too.
Velociraptor Maxima. Which is 40. Homer. Actually, wait, there was a sign back there. There's a green truck. Oh, it's just one of those. It's a really, really big tapeworm. God. Okay, everybody, let's just freak out at once that it's lagging. Not really much I can do about that. I think it'll be okay. If it's not okay, then whatever. I'm probably going to be done soon anyway. But, This place is kind of boring. It's not dirt road, but it's also not interesting. What are the gas prices?
Bolivia.
I want to see the damn gas prices. Alright, going off of that, what currency is it? It's not Bubsy's fault. He's actually...
Mexican currency.
Pesos.
No,
Spelled with
it's
3 H's.
Pesos.
3 H's. Or 30 H's. Is it still lagging out really bad? Possibly, I can't really tell.
How many dropped frames were there?
A few. 4,954.
Weird.
What's the percentage? Is that
Percentage of total frames.
It does seem like a lot.
Maybe you should give the stream a kick.
No. I blame the Vatican. That's where this is. This is the Vatican. Fiscalización Electronica.
I don't know what fiscalization is, but I know what electronica is.
Does it mean towel?
No, it's a type of, it's a genre of music.
Bust.
All the days, one more, I don't know what Obra means.
Oprah. Oprah is showing up one more time. C. So, Argentina? Do they speak Spanish there or Portuguese?
I don't know.
I'm gonna guess Argentina anyway, because anytime that I guess Mexico, it's always wrong.
It's
So
gonna be Mexico this time.
it probably is. That's the thing. Fuck it.
Wow.
Oh!
We had the whole country of Argentina to guess, and we got
And-
that close. It's like fucking across the river from where we get.
Argentina never lets us down. Oh, that was it.
Every guess should always be in Argentina.
Okay, so here's the new thing. I'm just gonna pick Argentina every time and see how many times it's right. Don't even care if it looks anything like it would be.
Although this kind of looks like Argentina.
It does kind of. Okay, go.
It was
Oh
Argentina.
my god, it was. All right, next one. Argentina.
This one I don't think is Argentina.
It could be. You never know. Aw,
No,
where was that?
that's in Europe.
It was in
In Germany.
Obviously, Argentina. Thailand again. Okay, then. That's... Oh, wait. Is it? Yeah, it's just barely. It could have been Myanmar.
Burma.
This one... It's generic and probably not Argentina, but we're gonna guess that it is anyway. South Africa. One
Did you
time
en-
we actually get that.
Did you enjoy this location?
Oh, we found Mars!
Yeah, it's Mars,
Yes.
which means it's probably Chile.
Nope. Argentina. Oh my god. I knew we'd find Mars again.
Find elephants again.
Alright, let's go for the tried and true here. Oh,
I
it
said
actually
Chile.
was.
What did I fucking say? Chile is Mars.
Well, one of them was close to Argentina, one of them actually was it, and the other three were very far away. So is the stream, like, viewable at all? I can't tell if it's, like, completely destroyed or not. Alright, so now let's do the opposite, which is Vermont every time.
It'll be right 0 times.
Yeah. one was actually, oh, I was about to say Montana,
Alberta.
but nope, it is, yeah. Just on a train track.
What the fuck? It actually is. This picture.
Okay, this looks like the frickin' Alps.
It sure does.
So Vermont.
So Vermont.
Okay, my guess of Vermont wasn't that far off from what it actually was, so let's actually take this one seriously. So I'm gonna go with the Alps. I always forget the frickin'...
Next to France.
Yeah.
Right country.
Vermont.
What the fuck? Where did we just teleport
What?
to? What?
Pardon me?
Is this a different country now? What the fuck?
I don't know where I just went. I'm so confused. Okay, let's keep going this way then. Or is it Pule? Only one place has Pules. Argentina. No, that doesn't look like English. Oh, we've reached the end of the road. Nope. Okay. Yes, I get it. The stream is bad. I can't really do anything about it.
Okay, so this is Russia.
Probably. Alright. Middle of Russia, let's go. Just nowhere near anything. Not that far off.
Not bad.
Like, I have to imagine that most of the country is just nothing.
Yeah,
but
most of it is.
apparently not, because usually when I click randomly in the middle of somewhere, there is actually stuff there.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's stuff in pretty much everywhere, but it's not much.
Argentina. Fuck, I hate these roads.
Given the direction that car was facing, we have right-hand drive, so it could be Argentina.
I thought I saw a sign. Maybe not.
I saw a sign.
San Agustin, Argentina. I swear if it actually is. Fuck off. Really? Why? Why is everything there tonight?
Everything is in Argentina. The whole world is in Argentina.
Like, this game has to have, like, some weird, like, badly set RNG or something. There's no way it just keeps pulling from there. More Argentina?
Argentina.
Probably.
No, that was from, that's the Olivine Lighthouse, I think. Or no, that's just the
Yeah.
cave music. Or is it? It's
Oh,
both, I guess.
No, it's...
Russia.
I think it's Olivine Lighthouse. Because, yeah, the cave music is...
Oh yeah, that's right. It is the Olivine Lighthouse.
Ukraine. Don't even need to look. It's Ukraine.
Yeah? Well, no. It's Russia. Well done. Play the same map again.
No. Alright, I think this is going to be my last one. Alright, we got red dirt, so Australia.
Kilometer 117.
What's my highest score on this? I don't know. There are ones where I actually do try really hard to get as close as possible, so, like, I'll look for street signs and stuff. But then, like, there was this one time where I did that. I spent, like, frickin' 20 minutes in this one location, desperately trying to find something that could work, and I narrowed it down to, like, this one very specific town in Poland, and then it just turned out to be on the opposite end of the country somehow, so...
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. That one was good.
Alright, we are right here. Oh my god. Brazil doesn't have red sand.
Brazil. Argentina.
Maybe. Nope. Is this gonna be my worst round yet?
Ms.
The hell is... Oh.
What the fuck?
Dog. And motor bicycles.
What was wrong with that dog's head? Has he got something poking up out of his head?
That's just his ear.
No. His ears are to his sides.
Here's an ear, here's an ear, here's the nose.
What? No. His nose is pointing forward.
Well, I see him like he's turning this way, and it's like, here's an ear, here's an ear. I think I see the way that you're seeing it, but... I don't know. The fuck? Is this like a rickshaw? What even is this? Are they like selling exotic animals here? It looks like cages. There's the same dog. There's garbage in the mud. There's a bunch of pork rinds. Yara.
Why was there just like a Viking boat in there?
Yeah, this looks like Vermont. Okay, I've been doing these without ever looking around from the starting position, but I'm going to go ahead and break that rule and check around slightly here. Definitely a lot of motor bicycles. There's some assorted seeds on a blanket. I don't know what that is.
Eyeball. And there's fucking graffiti on it.
Those just pizzas? No. Like, why are there just pizzas on a table? It looks like fucking pizzas from a distance. That would be great if that's what it was. Like, we're in the middle of this slum, and there's just, like, all these motorcycles, there's, like, wild dogs roaming around, and yes, I assume they're probably pets, but shut up. There's, like, trash in the mud, all this stuff, and then just a table with, like, 4 pizzas. Just in perfect condition, just sitting there. That would be the best. But no. What does the green bottle say? God, there's a lot of trash.
That's probably what the bottle says, too. Bang it. Bang kit. Yeah, you can't even say that. Bang kit.
Where was the green bottle? There is a toy truck. There is a green broom. Oh, I can't freaking read that bottle.
Good job, Ken.
Knock everything off the table.
It probably is the Philippines.
There's some panaplios.
Maybe Vietnam.
Ride 'em in the wrong hole until you want to blow. Living in the great sea, a whale with you and me. Making love like crustaceans, venting all our frustrations, lying naked on the beach until I heard a screech. Turned out to be your mom, so then I moved to Vietnam. New York City, absolutely. I swear, I've moved towards this sign like 30 times. Like, this is the frickin' Monty Python scene of, like, the guy running, and it never fucking gets any closer. Like... Santa Clara. Well, it's not the Philippines, I'm thinking.
Argentina.
Yeah, we'll try it. What would be the crappiest place in Argentina?
Just the middle of it where there's just nothing.
Nope. Well, it said Santa Clara. What is this doing in freaking Singapore? Like, what? Indonesia or whatever this is. Singapore is a city. I don't know anything. Alright. Red sand. So, probably Australia. Argentina is the default. Argentina is the new Ukraine. Has it been Ukraine tonight? I don't think it has.
No.
Or wait, no, I think it was once.
No, it was just very near Ukraine. But it's always been Russia.
Are these berries? Or is that, like, weird photo quality? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh.
I think it's none of the above. I think the program...
There's
a bird.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was gonna say, like, Hawkman or some shit. I don't know what Hawkman is. Mothman.
I think there's a rendering error. Now look to the left and see if it's fine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Oh, no, never mind. No, it's not fine.
There's the chemtrails. Making the frogs gay. Oh my god. Okay, what is this sign? Well, it's distorted by time and space. Argentina?
São Luís Gonzaga. Well, it seems to be Portuguese, so I'm going to go with Brazil.
But it's going to be very close to Argentina. It's going to be the border.
Brazil.
Wait, actually, they barely border at all. Alright, right here. Oh my god, it actually kind of was. Holy shit! Oh my god! Argentina couldn't frickin' let up. It had to get as close as possible. How the fuck?
Brazil.
Had nothing to go on, somehow got this frickin' close. Oh man. Also, I like how I didn't zoom in the San Antonio. Is that what we were looking for earlier?
Yeah. Oh no, we were looking for Santa Clara.
But yeah, it's like, so it actually was in Brazil, but I like how when I clicked, I kind of just clicked on the border, but I happened to click this one part where Argentina is like encroaching. Like Alright. We've got ocean. We can't rule out Argentina yet. Actually, does it have a coast?
Yes, it has a very large coast.
Well, I thought it was... Okay, yeah. Never mind. Alright,
So
green
hold
tarp.
on to your Argentinians.
Oh, wait, nope. We've got the Asian language.
Chinese?
You know, the
Looks
only
like
Asian
Chinese.
language.
Or
Yeah,
kanji.
that definitely looks like Chinese. No, let Brazil know that their border is being torn up by the void. Yeah.
What do you mean they drive on the left? We haven't seen any cars actually on the road yet. That one's just on a random... Like, that one's in the middle of the road. So that doesn't really count as either.
Which part of the country is Okinawa? Because I'm going to keep that in mind to see.
Oh, it looks
how
like it might be
accurate you are.
left-hand drive. Because the signs are on the left side of the road.
I like this little booth. I don't know what it is, but I enjoy it.
Oh, well, here's one on the right, so I guess that's not necessarily true.
Southern Islands, okay. I was driving down the freeway in the fast lane with a rabid Wolverine in my underwear when suddenly some guy behind
Okay,
me
so
in the
definitely
backseat popped
left-hand
right up
drive
and
then.
cupped his
So-
hands across my eyes. I guessed, is it Uncle Frank
Somewhere
or Cousin
in
Louie?
Jevon.
Maybe Bob or Joe or Walter. Could it be Bill or Jim or Ed or Bernie or Steve? Probably could. I kept on guessing, but about that time we crashed into the truck. What the fuck is the sign? Warning, an
wind is
angry
blowing
cloud
your car.
might blow you away. And as I'm laying bleeding there on the asphalt, finally I recognize the face of my hibachi dealer, who takes off his prosthetic lips and tells me everything you know is wrong. Black is white, up is down, and short is long. And everything you thought was just so important doesn't matter. Everything you know is wrong. Just forget the words and sing along. All you need to understand is everything you know is wrong. Alright, so Japan, there's just a tailo. Or is that a woodpecker? I don't know what that thing. I think it's a tailo. Obviously we're by the coast, so I could go with the Southern Islands, I guess. What's the mountain that's in the distance? What? Like, I mean, that's just a hill. Like, I can't look at that and tell you what mountain that is. Oh no. Did I just go backwards? Get the position of the sun. I'm not doing the position of the sun stuff. Alright, whatever. Right here.
It's in Hoenn.
It could be in Hoenn. But which part? Little Root Town, which I think is like around here. Where is Okinawa? Is it here or is it down here? Oh yeah, here it is. Sure. That was the original guess, so let's see if it's correct. Aw.
Nope.
Exact opposite
in-
problem as last time.
It's
God
in
damn it.
Sinnoh.
It was in frickin' Canalave City. Bullshit. Well, that was a shit round, other than the time that I was exactly frickin' correct. Alright. So anyway, yeah, this was a pointless stream, but I had fun with it. And it's been going for far too long. We're almost at exactly 2 hours. Gotta stretch it out another minute and 5 seconds. What can I do in that time that isn't the stupid cow video? Now, I have work tomorrow. Like, I have to be up in 7 hours.
Oh.
So, like, I'm not... Like, I have to get up at 8, so... Obviously, I'm not going any longer than this. Quick, gotta think of something stupid. Nope, nothing's coming to mind. So, I'm gonna just Google beer magazine. Hadoos, yes, let's do Hadoos. Except we can't see the Hadoos because I need to see the time on the stream so I can end it at the right time. Hadoos making a very weird noise. What the hell is wrong with it?